Hey guys!
Hi guys!
Alrighty, so we are behind the camera today because we did have our baby.
Yes, we did. He's finally here.
He's here, and of course we're doing the healing thing and
yes,
sort of staying awake forever, you know, that kind of thing. So give us a couple weeks and we might get back on camera, maybe earlier, we'll see. But for now, we have the Emerald City Comic-Con reveals. I believe we have all of them now. Funko told us yesterday that all of them had been in there, but apparently they weren't. So let's go over them. Before we go over them, this will be just like San Diego Comic-Con, just like New York Comic-Con. Some of these will be shared with stores. Some of them will be con only. Some of them will go up on the Funko shop. Some of them will go on Funko's headquarters. So, yeah, we got a lot of different places to buy these. But March 1st will be the day that they come in store for people who don't go to the con. And February 28th is when we'll get a list of what stores are sharing them or whatever. So let's get started. So up first is the Marvel Lawyer She-Hulk. She is a limited edition, so we should all be able to get her. She's rumored to be a Toys R Us exclusive. A lot of these have rumors for exclusives, so for right now, I probably won't go through all of them, but in the description, I will put which pop is rumored with which store. Some aren't really rumors, some we kind of actually know, but I don't really want to put anything in stone until February 28th. Then we have the Yondu, the one that everybody wants.
Yes, this one looks fantastic.
This is the Mary Poppins Yondu, I guess is what we should call it.
Yes.
You know, really, really great. I mean, we've been waiting for Yondu. I mean, we got one for the first one, but we didn't get one for Volume 2.
But this is the one everybody's been talking about since the movie, and everybody's like, I desperately want this, and I think Funko finally listened and made him. It's fantastic.
Do you think that they had always planned this to be an exclusive, or did they not even know about this part in the movie?
I mean, I don't think that they knew about it because, you know, Marvel's pretty sticky on keeping leaks hidden, so I highly doubt that they knew about it, but once everybody had their demands in, Funko had to answer.
Kind of strange they wouldn't have put Yondu in the original one anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe they just told them, hey, we got a really special part for Yondu. Don't do anything yet. Definitely a must-have for us.
Absolutely.
Then finally rounding out Marvel, we have Deadpool the Duck Dorps. So this is like the first Dorps we're seeing. Again, limited edition. Actually, all three of these Marvel ones are limited edition, so we should all be able to get them in stores.
Up next, we have a Star Wars reveal, and the first thing in the lineup is the Galactic plushies, and it's Ahsoka. A lot of people are kind of on the fence about the plushies, and I think they're kind of cute. This one's limited edition, so it should be showing up in a store somewhere. We're not sure where yet.
Yeah, rumored Hot Topic. We'll see.
We also have a pop in this line, and it is Padme Amidala in the iconic Geonosis outfit. Now, I know a lot of people have been wanting this one, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of people have been wanting Padme pops.
Yes,
you know.
they have.
Surprised that this is all we really got in the Star Wars line.
Yeah,
Granted, this isn't a very big con.
Right, and here lately we've been a little oversaturated with Star Wars pops, so I'm assuming they're kind of holding back and giving us what everyone wants instead of just throwing a bunch at us.
If you're going to pick one, though, that was the one to do, I believe.
We also have a Loungefly Star Wars backpack and pencil case set. Now, this is 400 pieces, and it's limited to the con only. So if you're really wanting this backpack, you gotta get it at the con.
I mean, it's a cool backpack. I like it. Of course, Funko bought Loungefly, so now they own Loungefly. Loungefly is popular for purses and whatnot. And, I mean, it's cool. I like it. That's not like Funko art.
Right, exactly. It's something different.
Yeah, they've still kept that artistic style that Loungefly had. Up next, we have the Disney reveal. A very small one, but I think it packs a punch here.
Absolutely. This is probably my favorite reveal of the entire con.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and do the first one?
The first one is Moana, and it's Maui with the shark head. I flippin' love this pop. I have to have it. It's so fantastic. It's one of my favorite scenes in the entire movie.
Yeah, I think this pop is just done very, very well.
Yes, like, I love how you can see the emotion in his eyes and the eyebrows. It's just wonderful.
Oh, I know. He looks so sad.
And then you can sort of see the tattoos on his belly where the shark head ends.
Where it's fading into the shark head.
Yes.
That is a fantastic pop. This one is rumored Amazon, which doesn't surprise me because Hey Hey was an Amazon exclusive.
That's right.
So apparently, it seems like Disney is usually Amazon exclusive.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm glad that it's an Amazon exclusive, or if it's going to be potentially, because it'll be a lot easier to get.
But I love that one. That one's awesome. And then another one I have to have is the Toy Story Army Man. I've always talked about this for a long time.
You have.
When we were doing Toy Story Pops and all those were coming out, I was like, man, I really love this Toy Story line, but they could really add more people. I can't believe they don't have a Sarge or just an Army Man.
Right.
Man, I'm so glad.
It's so funny to me that they chose to do the Army Man, because even in the movie they say, you know, the Army Men get thrown away and this and that, and it's just kind of an obsolete character after the beginning of the movie, so it's hilarious to me.
It's cool because, of course, this is Emerald City Comic-Con Green Emerald.
Right, exactly.
So they like to do things that are green. This one just fits that mold so nicely. And as a Toy Story fan, I love this. And an Army Man fan. I used to play the heck out of these when I was a kid.
I never did, but they're cool.
I'd love to have a couple more, though, like the Paratrooper and things like that. Just a few more would be really, really neat. But I love how they did the base just like the Army Man.
Exactly.
Where it goes all the way across and his legs aren't free. Very cool. I love that. Gotta have that one. And then the book bag, if we're going to talk about these again, I believe this is the last one. It's a Loungefly Toy Story camo backpack and pencil case. Again, this is limited to 400 pieces and will be con only. The camo is pretty cool. It just says like Toy Story in it and has the Army Man all over it. Really cool backpack. Although the logo, they need to maybe do something with that heart Loungefly logo.
Yeah.
It's not very masculine. So they might want to change that logo a little bit if they're going to get into the men's market.
Right.
This was a purse company before.
Up next, another line that a lot of people are very excited about is Rick and Morty. And the first one we get is Alien Head Rick. This is awesome. I love that they have the rights to this line because they can really just go ham on it and do so much detail. And we're also getting Alien Head Morty too. So both of these are great. I love them. I can't believe what freedom they have to do with this line.
Again, the green theme.
Exactly. Green theme, and they're both, limited edition, so they're going to be coming to a store somewhere.
I just really like how there's 3 Popeyes now.
Yes.
Like, that is a cool looking
Is that a first for Funko? 3 Popeyes on one pop? I can't remember.
Well, I think the Devil from Teen Titans Go might have.
Yeah.
I don't know. There might be a few out there. Nothing I can actually think of right now.
Right.
However, I would say that I just love the way they do the decals on these cartoon pops. I do love how they have like the special, the extra arms on the pop. Right. It's just a really cool pop. This one's rumored Hot Topic. Duh. I mean, that kind of makes sense, right?
That makes sense, yeah, absolutely.
So, I'm sure this is going to be one that's really, really bought out. I mean, a lot of people are saying that Rick and Morty's overdone. A lot of Rick and Morty stuff, and I understand that's true because there is a lot. But Rick and Morty is very popular. I just wish that they would have done the same thing for more popular cartoons in the past, maybe like The Simpsons.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Up next, we have the TV reveal. This is going to include Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, and Doctor Who. So, 3 very popular titles,
Absolutely.
So first one, maybe the most popular title right now. Game of Thrones, the 6-inch giant Wight. I know people are excited about this.
Oh my god, yes, that is so creepy cool. I really want to touch the beard on this. This just looks fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of different textures going on in that. That's an awesome sculpt. I love that face too. Like, they really nailed this. This looks really, really great.
This is probably one of the most detailed pops I've seen out of this entire release.
They're so good at making these 6-inch Game of Thrones pops.
They are. They're fantastic.
And they only bring them out during cons a lot of times for some reason. But this one's great. This one's one that people have been wanting, I'm sure. The only thing I think that makes it a little less cool is it should have been glow in the dark.
Should have been glow in the dark.
That could have been really, really cool. But at least it's 6-inch. Again, limited edition, so this one's going to show up in a store to be shared. And the early rumor is FYE. Up next, we have 8-Bit Stranger Things. Again, 8-Bit is... not a lot of people like 8-Bit.
No, not really. And I mean, this one is kind of hit or miss. I get, like, they're trying to go with the 80s theme and 8-Bit, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not a big fan of this one.
Yes, Stranger Things is what we're talking about. This is Barb. Barb is one of everybody's favorite characters, even though she didn't last long. Spoiler, I guess, but yeah, you know, a lot of people sort of explain the 8-Bit with Stranger Things because of their little video game they have, and, you know, understandable, and it's the 80s and stuff like that, so I think it can fit within that mold of 8-Bit. I just think the design is so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, that's my thing. This one, it's not like my top 10 for this reveal at all, but it's fine.
Yeah. And then finally, Amy Pond from Doctor Who. So this one, a lot of people have been wanting. There's actually 2 Amy Ponds. This one's going to be a different outfit here. But a lot of people have been asking for Amy Pond. A lot of people want more Doctor Who pops. I know that Funko was having some issues a little early on last year that apparently Doctor Who pops weren't selling very well. And they were sort of in trouble that they wouldn't be able to make future series. So it's good to see that they're continuing the Doctor Who line. I do, however, wonder what the future of Doctor Who will be.
The next reveal was for Care Bears and Masters of the Universe. Now this one is going to be pretty cool because you have the flocked Good Luck Bear as the first one. And of course it's the green one for Emerald City Comic Con. Makes sense. This is so cute and I love it. I just want this one so bad because it's pretty adorable.
Yeah, I mean, 80s kids are going to love this lineup, I guess.
Absolutely.
Care Bears, I feel like, should all be flocked.
Definitely they should all be flocked.
Sometimes you just wonder why they even bother doing regular. This is one of those I think they shouldn't have even worried about doing regular.
Yeah.
They could have done the other ones glow in the dark, and I think people would have bought them if it was, like, not flocked.
Yeah, that would make sense, but
I know they're doing, like, the jelly kind. I don't know what you call it. The clear, the transparent. I call it jelly because they look like them jelly shoes that have the things. which is sort of 80s too in a way.
That's
but
true.
yeah, this is a beautiful looking pop if you're a Care Bears fan.
Absolutely it is, and this one I think is going to be a pretty popular item. Now this one's limited edition and it's rumored to be available at Barnes & Noble. We won't have that confirmation until closer to the con. Now they also revealed a vinyl 2-pack of Masters of the Universe, and it's Sorceress and Beast Man. Now this is limited to 2,500 pieces, so this will be a con only. My assumption it'll be a con only.
Yeah, I think it might end up in some other stores, not for sale in stores, but like online.
Yeah, it might be sprinkled online somewhere.
2,500 pieces seems like a lot for vinyl.
It does. I think they're kind of testing the water since it's a newer line to see what they can and can't get away with for number quantity. But this one looks pretty good, and I like the vinyl line. I think that it's pretty fantastic. I know a lot of people are on the fence.
I love the designs. I think they're really cool. Like, again, I'm not real a fan of the 2-packs. I wish they would do them single packs.
Yes.
But yeah, this one I'm going to assume won't sell at the con. I just don't think vinyls are popular enough. However, I know there are a lot of Masters of the Universe fans. I just don't think there are enough vinyl Masters of the Universe fans.
Yeah.
Up next, we have the DC reveal. I was so excited about this. I was like, yes, I'm going to get like one DC or something. But that was shot down very quickly when I saw the numbers.
Yeah.
And it broke my heart a little bit. So first up, we have the Rock Candy DC Bombshells Poison Ivy. A lot of people are collecting these, so I'm sure they're happy to see more of these come in the line.
Right.
And obviously, Poison Ivy is the choice for Emerald City Green.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
it's kind
makes
of obvious.
sense.
This one is limited edition, so it's going to be shared with the store. We're not sure which one yet, but a really good-looking Bombshell Rocky.
Yeah.
Then we have the one that I saw early leak. I saw this as an early leak, and I was like, oh, I want that really bad.
I really want this.
It's the Ace and Crypto 2-pack of Dorbs. This is only limited to 2,000 pieces. What the heck?
I know. I want this so bad for Alex's room. This would be so cute.
Yeah, so I was really upset about that. 2,000 pieces of Dorbs seems like a lot. I might be able to get this somewhere if I X quick.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I'm not counting on it, however, but I did really want that. So that kind of sucks. However, I did see that Crypto is coming in as a specialty series pop.
Oh, cute.
So that's cool. Although they picked the wrong dog. Like, the dog they picked was not what Crypto looks like, so that's kind of a shame. But I assume that we're going to get Bat Hound, the Ace Bat Hound pop at some point, too. But I really want that. I'm going to have to try to go after those. I think those look really cool. And then, inevitably, they were going to come out with a Chrome Batman of some kind at a con. And, of course, they're going to make it impossible to get.
They're going to break your heart with this one.
This one is really cool looking. This one is an Emerald Chrome Batman. That is limited to 1,500 pieces, which means it's impossible to get. I've already seen these things go on eBay for like
$800.
Anywhere from like $300 to $800 already.
Yeah.
So, you might as well just pretend this never even happened. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm sorry, but your Batman set will not be complete.
Yeah, it sucks because I'm trying to collect all the Batmans, but when they do stuff like this, it's like, crap, man, I forget it. I'm not going to be a completionist.
Maybe you can do some trade bait for this
No
one.
way.
But
How many pops would I have to sell to get that? There's no way.
A million.
Yeah. I wouldn't trade one of our really old ones for that. But nonetheless, if you're at the con and you're able to get this, consider yourself lucky, because I think this one does look really, really awesome.
It does.
I love it.
Up next, we got a Looney Tunes reveal, and it is just Viking Elmer. It's very limited. It's the Dorbs version, and it's 1,000 pieces. Now, this is kind of cool. I like this one, but I wish the line was a little bit more expansive than just Viking Elmer.
Yeah, I mean, well, it is.
It is.
We have Bugs. We'll talk about her in a minute, or him, I should say, in a minute. But this is just a copy off of the Pops.
Absolutely,
this is in the Pop line. They're just doing it in the door. It was making it limited. It could be sort of metallic. It looks like that gold might be a little metallic.
It might be a little shiny.
Yeah, but people are probably gonna buy it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't see that one being super popular though. Although Looney Tunes fans are coming out and buying products, Funko products,
and this one's only 1,000
so.
pieces, so they're really not going to hurt themselves too much with it.
Yep. However, I really wish there would have been a lot more Looney Tunes in there.
Absolutely, there's a ton of characters they could have done.
Up next, we have a game reveal. What a cool looking pop, right?
That one is so intense. I love it.
So, from Cuphead, Cuphead is gaining so much popularity because of the amazing animations in that video game.
And as it should, it took them so long to make it, and it's so fantastic.
And what we got was Cagney the Carnation. So cool looking.
Yes, it's very intense. It's kind of intimidating.
The colors, of course, the art style that the game made.
The
really,
creepy smile, the angry eyebrows, like, come here, I'm gonna kill you.
the box art. Just everything about that makes me want that. For some reason,
I agree.
Just everything. That is a really cool looking pop. If you're collecting Cuphead, you have to have this. You absolutely have to have this. This is one of the coolest pops I've seen.
I love how it has thorns on the stem as well. That's something completely different.
Not many years ago, I could have never imagined that thing being a pop, but
no.
here we are. 2018, baby. And then finally in the Pop T line, we have a Street Fighter 2 t-shirt that is limited to 1,000 pieces. Now it's just a basic Street Fighter 2 t-shirt, not done in pop art, which is good.
Right.
Looks more like the old video game art style. But what's really cool is they put it in an arcade box. It looks like an old arcade.
That is a fantastic detail.
Funko's been doing this lately where they do shirts in special boxes. And I think that's a big win. I think it's a great way to sell a shirt.
Up next is the movie line, and Funko announced Mad Max, Scott Pilgrim, and The Life Aquatic. The first one we got to see was Mad Max Fury Road, and it's Rictus or Rectus. This is an intense-looking pop. And, I mean, Mad Max characters have so much detail in them anyways. Yes, they're dirty, they're gritty, and they really, really brought it home on this pop. I love it.
They've been killing the Mad Max line,
I mean, look at those eyebrows.
Yeah, that's a really, really cool pop.
They look like they're raised off of his forehead, and that is a fantastic detail.
Now, what's weird is when you look at this one on their website, it doesn't have a piece count.
It doesn't.
But on the sticker, it looks like it says like 7,500 pieces or 7,000 pieces or something like that.
Yeah,
so I don't know what's going on with that. That seems like an awful lot of amount of pieces for a little con like this. So maybe they're going to rename that limited edition. 75 just seems weird.
Yeah,
to put,
I don't know. It's kind of an iffy one. We'll find out closer to the con. Now, Funko also revealed Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and it's Gideon and Ramona 2-pack, and it's limited edition to 4,000 pieces.
Sorry, guys, I know.
Sorry.
Scott Pilgrim fans are ready to just jump off a cliff.
I know,
because Funko is toying with their emotions.
They are. They're really, really being mean to Scott Pilgrim fans right now.
I know. It's almost impossible. If you want to collect Scott Pilgrim all the way, you got to either have a lot of money, or a lot of luck. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, Scott Pilgrim fans, because that is just...
It's a cool 2-pack. So.
It's a cool 2-pack. It's a very cool a cool scene. I mean, that's a shame.
Funko also revealed the vinyl line Life Aquatic. It's Steve and Ned 2-pack, and it's limited edition to 2,500 pieces. There's a lot of detail in this. I like it. I know people are still, on the fence about these, like we've said. But, 2,500 pieces, maybe a lot of people will pick this up. I don't know.
Life Aquatic is a weird one because it's sort of one of those fringe movies.
Yeah,
maybe.
It's kind of iffy.
Some people love it, some people hate it. It's kind of one of those things where you get a big following of those people who do like it. I just really like the artwork of these. Kabuki works on these things. I think they look really, really cool.
I love the eyes on Steve.
Well, where else are you
going to
get?
Cool.
Where else are you going to buy anything of Life Aquatic?
I don't know. I really don't have a clue.
And you can never have it of Bill Murray.
That's
you
true.
just can't. Up next, Funko revealed, I guess we'll call it comics. It's only Saga from the Saga from the comic book. It's Prince Robot the 4th. So you're a big Saga fan. Are you going to get this one?
I mean, I might pick this one up. I think it's kind of a cool looking pop. It's very simple. It's just, obviously monotone and black. So I don't know. I might pick it up if I see it in stores and I'm like, oh yeah, I really want it.
I think a lot of Saga fans out there are going to want it because there's not a lot of Saga stuff to buy. But the cracked screen is cool. I mean, obviously that's cool in the comics, so pretty neat. Okay, so finally, I guess we're going to call this one sort of Funko-centric or whatever reveal, because they don't really have a name for the reveal. It's just they threw a lot of stuff out here that have a little bit to do with the Pacific Northwest, considering that's where Funko's from. They're from Washington. That's where this con takes place, is in Washington. So a lot of things that are sort of local, not only to the area, but also to Funko, the business, the company.
Right.
So first off, the coolest pop, I think.
This is
the con.
Definitely the coolest pop, and it's a shame that it's limited to 3,000 pieces.
It's the flocked Bigfoot. It's 3,000 pieces, which means you're not getting it, guys.
Nope.
This one is going to be very popular. A lot of people have been asking for a mythological line for a long time now. I know that the Asian market has had one for a little while.
Yeah.
But now it looks like the North American market's going to have them, and they're starting off with Bigfoot. This lineup can be so amazing. I really can't wait. Maybe we get a Nessie, a Chupacabra.
Yes.
A New Jersey Devil or Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many things you could do with this line. I can't even wait.
This would be really cool. I never even thought about what all we could do with this line.
I'm sort of a nerd with this kind of stuff because I love conspiracy theories, and I love when you add a monster to that even more.
That's so true.
This one really makes me sort of mad because a flocked Bigfoot's the only way to have it again. I don't want it any other way.
Right, no, it wouldn't make sense any other way.
So this is going to be really, really hard to get. I love it. I love the sculpt. I love
how he's strutting.
Matt Patterson film walk.
Yes.
He's got these giant feet. I mean, that is cool. I love that.
I do too. I love it. I love his hands, everything.
It also makes me want a Harry and the Henderson pop.
Ah, yes!
We totally need that. Then from Funko locally, one of their local characters, their in-house characters, from their old line, Spastic Plastic, Green Popo. He is limited to 1,000 pieces. Now, we're going to have a couple more colors coming later that I'll talk about in a minute. But again, you're probably only going to be able to get this one at the con. They also announced a Freddy Funko Teal Baseball Freddy. This one's limited to 1,000 pieces if you're wondering what this has to do with Funko or the area. It's Seattle Mariners colors.
Oh,
so they're just doing that. Then, speaking of Bigfoot, they also threw in a stupid color that nobody wants. I don't know.
It doesn't make much sense, but whatever.
Well, they added the Seattle colors, the green and sort of blue, the Seattle Mariners / Seahawks colors. You know, they made 2,500 pieces of these guys. They could have just taken 2,500 more and made them brown, right?
Yep, exactly.
So, I don't know. I get it. They're doing these fun colors and stuff, but this is where I cut the line off here.
Right.
You know, I understand doing special colors and everything because that's fun.
Yeah, definitely.
But I got to draw the line at this.
Yeah.
Because now you're taking away from what the actual character is, where we could have maybe 5,500 pieces or a little more, where people actually want that pop, and now you made them blue and green for the local area. And I get it, but at the same time, that sort of hurts. Then we have another spastic plastic, this time Purple Popo, and he's 1,000 pieces. So again, we have 3 Popos actually. This one's 1,000 pieces. Then we have another Freddy Funko in a baseball uniform. This one, as opposed to the teal, is white. So it looks a lot like the original one. They're just going home and away, I guess. And this one's limited to 1,000 pieces as well.
So here's where Opera Bugs comes into play. We saw Elmer Fudd earlier. So now we're getting the Opera Bugs and the Dorbs version. And it's limited to 1,000 pieces.
Then we have the final Pulpo of the Spastic Plastic line. This one's limited to 2,500 pieces. So we have a lot of different piece numbers. It's a cool looking pop, I will say. The Spastic Plastic line's an old Funko product.
They just look so classic, is what I love about them.
Yeah, they do have a classic toy look to them. Now, originally, what I liked about them is they put them, when they were Spastic Plastic, in a saran-wrapped meat package thing or whatever. And that was cool. But this one, love the colors, love the pink and the blue. It was really cool. And then finally, another Baseball Freddy. This one's in an alternate uniform that's limited to 3,000 pieces. This one's done in sort of more of an archaic look. Sort of an old sepia tone body.
Yeah, I was going to say, the outfit looks like more game-worn. It's very yellow and dingy.
Yeah, Bad News Bears, I would call it. But yeah, another cool one if you're a baseball fan. Plenty of Baseball Freddys to go around if you need them this year. Now, to reiterate what we just saw, because some of it's a little confusing as far as the Funko products, we have the Teal Pulpo. He will be a Funko Shop exclusive. We have the purple one, a Funko Headquarters exclusive. That's in Everett, their actual headquarters.
Right.
And then the green Pulpo, who will be an actual Comic-Con exclusive. And then as far as the baseball players, to reiterate them, the sepia tone one, or the brown dingy one, that's a Funko Shop exclusive. The white jersey is a Funko Headquarters exclusive. And then the teal jersey will be at ECCC. Again, Bigfoot, you have the regular good version, the brown, the regular version. That will be ECCC only. And then the blue and green one will be the Funko HQ. And then finally, again, you have Bugs and Elmer Fudd. Bugs is a Funko HQ exclusive, whereas Elmer Fudd is a ECCC exclusive. Alrighty, so that was everything that Funko has shown us for ECCC. I believe that's it. A decent lineup. Now, you guys, again, remember this isn't a giant con, so you don't really expect a lot. And actually, these are a lot better than what previous years have been. Not last year. I think last year was sort of an outlier because I think last year had some really great ones.
Yeah, it did.
I think last year was a little stronger than this year because I think the best ones this year are a little hard to get, unfortunately. But there are some really great ones that I think a lot of people are going to like. Yondu being maybe one of the more popular ones.
Definitely. I think Maui with Shark Head's going to be popular.
The Army Man will be really popular, I believe. Rick and Morty fans are going to eat up the alien head ones, I'm sure. People at the con are going to snatch that Batman up without a doubt. Game of Thrones fans, you have something in there too. So, I mean, overall, I think it's a pretty good lineup for Emerald City Comic Con.
It seems like there's a little bit of something for everybody.
Put it in the comments. What is your top 3 for the ECC 2018 lineup? Are you guys going to go out pop hunting that day? Let us know. So again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with us. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.